Welcome back to Tabletop This. Continuing with our Fallout Winter of Adam campaign. Winter of Adam? Yeah, Winter of Adam. Thought I got the name wrong for a second. I am your overseer, Kevin. Joining me are the rest.
Hi.
Hi. Our cat just caught a mouse.
Yeah, I saw that.
Sorry. There's Luana Sana here.
Luann Asana. You said that backwards.
Yeah, I realized
It's
I'm not
okay, she's
changing it.
European.
It's the way of you.
Last time on our Winter of Adam, the group, having taken a mission from the ghoul trader Linda and her crew of friends, other traders, you were asked to help escort her to the almost mythical hidden city of Beatsville, an artist's paradise and haven of creativity hidden somewhere in the Commonwealth. But she felt that she had determined the location. And you guys did manage to find it after Luann accidentally fell through some snow and ice and discovered the hidden entrance to Beatsville.
Just planned.
Yeah.
Failing forward.
I'm just gonna go bye-bye. I'll see you later. I gotta go feed my doggy. And feed Max.
Talking to the baby.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
And if he didn't know that he was so big, or,
Yep.
thought of himself as smaller, we could probably play, but
No dangerous yet.
he's, like I said, when I used to babysit you, I put him on the couch and then let the dog throw the ball for him. But, when he was 3, he knocked him over, so. Bye.
Okay.
Hey,
Lucy.
thank you. I see you later.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Sorry about that, Kevin. What were you saying?
oh, you're good. You gotta do your thing. No, you guys did discover the hidden city of Beatsville and were greeted by a very, very friendly man who made sure each and every one of you got an enormously welcoming hug.
Oh, and Fred found his humanity.
I have hands now. Holy shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, girl.
Yes, Fred was given hands because there are no guns allowed in Beatsville.
Well, technically, Fred didn't have a gun.
Well, there are no weapons allowed in Beatsville.
I had a cryojet and an axe.
I have a gun.
But now I have hands. And I think my first thing I did was hold hands with Louie and Joe.
Yeah. La 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 la.
All right. Well, that is where we begin, as all of you are kind of ushered through past the gateway into the city. Linda and the rest of her crew begin to strip down their weapons and everything right behind you.
Strip.
No weapons. Calm down, Luann.
Oh,
Sad
sorry.
southern.
And you guys are pushed in. As you pass into the gateway, you can see that, Beatsville is quite a kind of a small area. And the entire area is built in an old junkyard. And, all of the bits and pieces of, old cars and bits of furniture and all this stuff has been built up and melded together to create this, domed kind of wall that surrounds the whole thing. There is an entrance, you could see the sky above, but with the tree and just debris that has grown over, it is unless you were walking and just fell in on accident, you would never even guess that this mound held the city of Beatsville.
Cool.
And one of the other things that catches everyone's eye as you are walking in is just the vibrancy and color everywhere. Almost every square inch of available you can see is painted or draped with woodworking pieces that have been meticulously hand carved. There's metal structures that have been shaped and welded together. Just the entire area is like one gigantic living art piece. As you walk in, you see surrounding, there are maybe a couple dozen people, maybe 23, 24 people. And as small as this area is, you kind of get the feeling this is probably the whole town.
Huh.
Town is a bit of a kind definition word.
It's
It's
the
more of,
village.
there's some people that live here. But this is the city of Beatsville. And as you walk in, there is applause. All the people are smiling. Everyone's so happy. Just, there's cheering. Everyone's welcome. Wow. It's so nice to see you.
You're goddamn
And
right. Sorry.
a line actually begins to form like a queue there in front of you. And the first one, who is walking ahead? Who is leading the way through here?
The Bob Ross dude.
But not including him.
Oh,
Which one of you is leading the group in?
I'd assume Linda?
Nope, behind you.
Huh.
Which player character?
Yes, which player character, for Christ's sake, is leading the rest of the player characters?
And I'm the dumb one.
Well, I do think Joe makes a fine.
just gonna-
Fred.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I think I remember Joe was the one that went in first, and then it was like Joe, me, and Luann, and then
I'm in the back.
yeah, Gary or Sam's in the back.
Okay. Okay, Joe.
Because me and Luann are still holding hands.
Yep, that's right.
I believe that. All right, then, Joe, since you are ahead of the group, as you walk in, it's a bit shocking. Like, even in Diamond City, people have come around to you more in Diamond City because they've seen you around, you've helped people, you've spoken with them. But when you first went in there, you definitely got the stares, the looks. People were, oh my God, that's a super mutant. You definitely felt that edge of fear and curiosity, and you don't get that vibe at all from the people of Beatsville. The first one in this line of people walks up and just welcome and just big hug around one of your thighs.
I'm briefly stunned, where I start to tear up. Welcome. You guys are so kind.
And the one in the front there, they release you, and the next person in line, this little girl, maybe like 7 or 8 years old, she just also welcome, and then she goes and hugs you.
Oh my God.
And for every one of you, this is the case. But it seems that before you enter the city, really, and are allowed to go anywhere, you each are going to be hugged by every single member of the town.
I would rather kill myself.
I reciprocate that hug and then do the traditional like kiss kiss. How good to see you, kiss kiss, cheek to cheek kind of deal.
Okay. It takes a minute because
yeah.
some of these people, it's like, oh, this is a good 7-8 Mississippi hug.
That's like a family reunion right there.
Yeah. Finally, the line continues to move forward, and they get to you, Sam, and that guy in the front line just arms wide open, just come on, get in here, bud.
Yeah. I got my hugs in already. I'm good.
Oh no, I didn't get one.
Yeah, it's your problem.
We
I'm
share.
good.
We share around here, man. You come on in.
Debating whether to reveal I have a gun or not. You get the fuck back. I'm just gonna like post up and just cringe. This is the price I must pay to sample their inspiration, and this is what I shall do.
Oh, the guy, you move forward just enough, and the arms go around you. You could feel him rubbing your back.
Oh,
And, he just whispered, it's okay. It's okay to feel what you're feeling.
I feel very uncomfortable.
That's okay. Shh. It's all okay now.
I don't believe you.
Oh my god, he has feelings.
It's some cold shit right here.
kind of makes me feel right at home.
Ugh.
So he's like the Grinch, his heart's
It's
growing.
like my third red flag right there as soon as Luann chimes in.
Damn
If
it,
Zilla feels
Luann.
comfortable, this is a problem.
But no,
I'll grin and bear it.
eventually,
To be fair, she's like Zealot light.
Bushlight still makes it back.
She's kind of a
Um,
zealot, but she's not like full on like human sacrifice yet.
She has an ass biting dog.
I like how you end that.
Yeah, because the campaign's still young.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's only a matter of time before I take the cannibalism perk.
Well,
Jesus.
one of us already took the cannibalistic perk.
Hey, none of you know that.
That's Shelby saying that, not Fred.
All right.
So y'all don't know me. What I had to do to survive.
I never sleep. I know exactly what you're up to all the time.
Not a master.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do have to sit through that.
Alright, as soon as the head turns on, look away, Fred. I won't. I'm done.
Joe, at the near the end of the line, you get to the end. There's two people left in front of you. One of them's kind of a gruff-looking ghoul. He's dressed a bit differently, a bit more muted colors than everyone else. But he does have some, drawings and stuff that are, embroidered and painted into his outfit. In front of him, though, is, before you get to him, is a very, young woman. Kind of mousy, kind of mop of, curly brown hair there. She is, one of the things that catches your eye about her is, everyone else is cheering and laughing, oh, welcome, it's so nice to meet you. Oh, wow, you're really big, but this woman is, quiet.
She ain't having that shit.
She's not saying anything. She does have a bright smile on her face, though, as she, sees you. She looks happy to see you, at least. And, kind of walks up and, she gives you a, quick little hug and nods her head, and, motions for you to continue. She doesn't say anything. And the ghoul kind of walks up after that and he puts his hand out for a handshake, actually.
Yeah. My arms are still wide open with a big old grin on my face. You sure you don't want a hug?
Yeah, no,
How do you say it?
I'm good on the whole hugging thing. Name's Dave. Dead Drop Dave.
Oh, hello, Dave. And I'll put my arms down and hold out the edge of my fingers for a the best handshake I could possibly give.
He gives you a little handshake. Like as you've heard 30 fucking times already, welcome to Beatsville. I'm sorry if I'm not quite as happy and helpful as some of the others. I've spent more time out in the wasteland than they have. I'm a bit more, I guess, jaded to the whole world.
I mean, multiple perspectives are great for art.
That's true. I'm less an artist and more of a procurer of goods we need to not fucking die. So
Why are you people like this?
Well, they don't go through it. They don't.
There's like
use
someone
it.
hugging him, and he shouts in the background.
you hear that from Sam. You look back, and there's a very rotund woman who has like lifted him up and is just like hugging him, moving back and forth, his feet dragging in the air.
This is just exposure therapy for you.
Yeah. So, no offense, but what exactly brings you guys out this way? This place isn't exactly easy to find.
No, it wasn't. We were hired to guard a trader caravan. Linda over there wants to trade with Beatsville.
He
She's
kind
a
of
big,
he looks behind you and sees the ghoul also coming down the way, and she's in the middle of her hugathon, as the rest of you also are. And as he sees the ghoul, he just oh my, and he takes a hat off of his head and kind of takes his hat off as he looks down at Linda.
Oh, drama.
Oh hell no!
Well, I gotta say, the scenery around here is looking a little better than it has.
I really didn't want to
Thanks.
watch 2 sticks of beef jerky fuck today.
Oh, really? What changed your mind?
Fucking love Joe.
Just the view, if you get my meaning.
I start looking all around. Well, it is colorful around here, but don't you live here?
For the most part, yeah. I got a little shack outside of town more I stay there, but I've been staying inside more and more recently. I'm sorry. Talking like this is a real pain in the dick.
It sucks to be stuck like that.
Yeah, I know.
I thought that was just
The
Kevin
pain
hacking
in
up along.
I have a feeling that there's probably not going to be nearly as many ghouls you guys run into in the future. Just
That's a good idea.
But, no, well, it's kind of funny. Usually we go a really long time without seeing any new people, and here we get you guys are the next new people we've seen in a couple of months. We just got Minnie here recently, and he points to the silent girl who you met before.
Oh, yeah. She seemed a little different from the bunch. But she's
Yeah,
sitting
well,
right there.
She is standing right there next to you.
Okay.
Oh
we're
god, well, you go first.
She makes no mention. She does not react to you guys talking about her in any way. She is just kind of looking down the line, waiting for her turn to accept the next group as they come for her little hug. Yeah, she's what do you want to call those dead people? She don't hear too good, or at all really.
Oh. That it kind of explains the
How has
silence.
she lived in this world?
Am I done being hugged?
Yeah, are we all part of this conversation?
I will say, as time is going by, yes, eventually you all make it to the end there. They're all busy rape hugging Linda and her group now.
Yeah, good.
That's an awful way to put that.
Well, now you know how I feel.
Yeah, she they found her from what was it? Well, I mean, we didn't really find her. She kind of found us, kind of stumbled in, fell right through the sky roof.
Oh, that's very easy to
Wow.
do. Actually.
You're an idiot. Fine.
Well, stuff happens, but like I said, welcome to Beatsville. I'm very sure you've heard that 1,000 fucking times now. So I have to say, everyone else, they're a little kind of blasé about security and things like that. As you can see, we don't allow weapons in here. They're what you call pacifists and stuff.
Yeah.
They definitely don't believe in violence. So
Yeah.
we would very much appreciate it if you could, not go blabbing all over the Commonwealth about where we are and stuff.
I was just gonna say, how do you defend yourself when some unsavory types come visit?
Huh?
Well, for the most part, they don't.
Huh.
No one knows where Beatsville is, so, the only reason people even know that it exists is because of me. I take the stuff that they want to get rid of out there, and then I put supplies in places that they can be retrieved by others. That's how I got the name, Dead Drop Dave.
Well,
That's what a dead drop is.
it's actually very genius there, Dave.
Yeah, we rely very heavily on our anonymity to remain safe. So please don't fuck us over.
Luen's gonna wink at him. Your secret's safe with me.
I'm not sure how I feel about you.
I wouldn't trust her.
Nah, Linda says stuff like that too.
Is it my
Oh.
face? Do I just? I try to be nice.
If he kind of looks back over at Linda, who's almost to the end of the line now with you guys. So, have you guys been traveling long with that Linda there?
Oh, so
Oh,
long.
Linda is just the best around, I must say. She's been such a joy to travel with.
I see.
Hey, we haven't traveled long, but we traveled deep.
Oh my. So, from one guy's to another, he kind of saddles up to Sam there. She, anything she likes, or what she doesn't like?
Big follower of Adam, so if you just kind of talk about how cool he is, that'll at least get the conversation started.
Luen perks up at that. Well, it was a private conversation, so Luen's just looking around.
Go ahead and give me a charisma plus speech roll or test.
No.
Sam's specialty, right?
Shut up, Joe.
I can't back you up here, even if I wanted to. My
Charisma.
charisma's not that.
4 plus speech. 0. Okay.
All right, it's an uphill battle, but you got this.
What difficulty is this?
This is gonna be a difficulty 3, my friend.
Don't get fucked the AP then. No, failed and failed.
Two.
I was gonna have to crit twice, and I was about ready to fucking burn all my AP for it. Watch me, poor man.
As you tell him this, it's kind of hard to tell because there's not a whole lot of skin on his face. But from what's there, you kind of look like he's got a disappointed look. And, oh. Well, I guess that's a shame.
Tell me.
Damn.
Fuck.
Oh well. Hey, you can't win them all, right?
Well, I do, but
Ah. Helps. You got all that, smooth lips and skin and stuff. I'm sure that helps a lot.
it don't hurt.
All right.
Ooh, what was the name of the other girl again?
I don't know.
Minnie.
Mini.
Thank you. I'm now updating the lore.
They call her Minnie Muse Baby.
Why maybe?
Because that's a name.
She's
I
a little slow
suppose.
on the upkeep.
Muse is the nickname.
Oh, I thought maybe was the nickname.
No. Madee. Baby.
Oh. Well, if that's the case, I am Louisanne, but you may always call me Luann.
Okay.
Nice to meet ya. And I'll put my hand out.
Are we doing
Oh.
introductions?
He takes your
Just
hand
for a
and
handshake.
tries to give that gentleman, kiss on the back of the hand.
Oh, she allows it, even like fans her fucking face when he does.
But, well, I guess not all hope is lost, eh? Nudges Sam.
I wouldn't, but
He's gonna be real disappointed. Love it.
hit it if you want to.
By this time, Linda and her crew make it to the end. The rest of the group that was, in the front of the hug line, they disperse and kind of go throughout, returning to their own, what they're doing in Beatsville. They disperse throughout the area. Minnie kind of stays, kind of nearby. She wanders back a little bit. Almost looks like she's kind of waiting for Dave. But Linda kind of walks up to you, just, well, look at this tall drink of water. Oh, well, hey there, sweetheart.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. Can't do it. Can't flirt with myself in that voice.
I was gonna say, you really put yourself in the corner, man.
We'll let you talk to yourself for hours.
Not in that voice.
They're gonna rub nothings together.
It's gonna be like 2 pieces of beef jerky fucking.
Oh, you got a mouthful. Chew that up.
But Dave, he tips his hat to you all and kind of, walks off with Minnie there.
Mhm.
And Linda, as the only ghoul left, takes out a small sack of caps, you would assume, from the jingle.
All right.
She goes, well, we made it. I can't believe we did it. Look at this place. This is amazing.
Yep.
Thought she was
Yeah.
to get here.
Oh, I was totally confident. Yeah.
Oh, I have hands. I can actually go. Gimme for the monies now.
I do owe you guys some caps, and we even made it completely, mostly unharmed. I mean, a little harmed, but no one died. We didn't lose any Brahmin. That's fucking excellent. So, I'm giving each of you guys 15 extra caps apiece as a bonus.
Nice. Now, how much was that total again?
I believe that would make it so each of you is getting 56 caps right now.
Wahoo!
Oh yeah. Drug time.
Guys, that means altogether, in my inventory, I have 69 caps.
Nice.
Really?
That's not it.
Damn, you were
Nice.
a high spender. 56 each?
65 each.
Oh,
Oh.
that was a short change
Oh,
myself.
65 each. Well, damn it, Kevin. Now you messed up my number.
Same.
I mean, I don't need to give it to you if you don't want. I can always
Okay.
keep it.
No, no, no.
If they don't want it, I'll take it.
It was
Only
really
keep
fun when it was
60
69,
tabs
but
on
now
your
it's 78.
time.
That's fine. I can go buy more ammo for my cryo gun eventually when I get it back, hopefully.
Oh, I have a question about health.
Yes, sir.
It's calculated endurance plus luck plus level. I have a feeling I
believe
have been keeping up with my HP.
I believe it starts as endurance plus luck, and then each time you increase in level, it goes up by 1.
Okay. I have 16 written down. I was like, that looks a little low.
I have 15.
So what's your endurance? You haven't raised your endurance or luck at all, right?
I've increased my luck once with intense training.
So with your endurance and your luck, what would your health be at? Just that.
15.
That would the endurance and luck would be 15 alone.
Together, yeah, because I have 5 luck and I have 10 endurance.
Yeah.
And then plus
So
4
yeah,
because
but you increased it once, so it would have been 14. Level 2, 15.
Yeah.
The special 16. Level 3, 17. Level 4, you should have 18, I think.
Okay, let me update that. I thought I looked at 16. I'm like, am I really that frail? Like, I thought I had more than that.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that
16 health.
Maybe I didn't
Wow,
go
I'm
to
like,
level one.
weak and
I'm
dying.
supposed to have 15.
That's like a lot of health for anyone. Asshole.
it is a good amount of health for most builds, but
I'm gonna test out my gun fu rifleman skills on the back of your head next time, Joe.
yeah, well, I'll take 3 less damage no matter where you shoot me now, at least.
God damn.
That's a fucked up perk. But it's so strong. Thank you so
Alright.
much.
Well, here's the thing, guys. It's gonna take us a little bit of time to walk around, talk to people, make contacts, figure out who I can sell stuff to, who I can negotiate with. I figure we'll probably be ready to leave day after tomorrow. If you guys want to tag along, make a few extra caps, you can come with us. We're going somewhere new next. So there's that. Or you can always set off on your own and do whatever you want. You know, I'm not your mother.
Calculated
So.
what my health should have been, so I just took another.
But
Like, stat.
I'll call you mama.
I
oh
can't think of
my
any other
god.
perks I can take because first of all I'm a robot, and then my stats aren't good enough, so I'm a little bit.
But you guys, you decide to come along with us when you leave, and I can give you 15 caps for the trip to and from. There you go. Extra 50 caps in your pocket to come with us.
I'm up for easy work.
Well, that ain't bad.
I guess I'll come too. Maybe I'll give me a good way to look at all the pretty pictures.
What?
Hey, like I said, we're leaving day after tomorrow, so you got the day to do what you do, and there you go. You guys have fun. Right? See you later. And she says her goodbyes, waves politely to you all, and her and Regina kind of meet up. They go walking off together.
You do it like my
You
cousin
see
does.
Kate and Janie. They are gone already, wandering around. But yeah, you are here in Beatsville. What would you like to do?
Well, we came here to trade, right?
I came here to find their drugs. Sorry, inspiration.
Feel free to roleplay amongst yourselves and figure out what you want to do.
Well, I hate this place.
How so?
What do you mean?
This is just a
This
giant
place is
cult.
fantastic.
Yeah, see that they got your guard down, Joe. Not fantastic.
I mean, no one who hugs that well can be evil.
I have to agree with Joe.
Kevin is writing that down.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Do you want a hug? Perhaps if we just get hugged enough, you can see my point of view here.
No.
I hold up my arms.
What I want
Oh,
is a
those
bat.
arms.
I've never had one, but I'm hoping this will cure my problem. I smell like people.
I smell like
I mean, we live in a city now.
I can smell their pacifism rubbing off on me.
I
Well,
would
what
like
do you
to find
reckon
the
it
general
smells
store.
Huh? What? Sorry. Two people talk at the same time.
Oh,
There.
Anna doesn't trust this town either.
Yeah, I know, right? All I'm saying is, I'm gonna try and make them like huddle up. We take as much shit as we can, and then we get out of here and kill everyone we have to.
I
Now,
feel
hold
like they'll
on.
just let us
We
go
just
when we're
got-
done. We don't
Yeah.
have to kill people.
Oh, so we can just take their shit and be fine? Okay.
Yeah, we could take their
Well,
shit
we
and then,
gotta
you know,
trade for it.
trade it with money.
Whoa, now. You lost me as soon as that Q-word came up. They're pastors. What are they gonna do? Nothing.
I mean, but they also have guards with guns.
So,
Remember those guys?
yeah, and so far, anyone with a gun hasn't stopped us.
Because we haven't done anything.
You haven't done anything.
You forgetting I've killed a lot of people.
Stay charged, Fred. Alright, well,
Well, you sit here and stew in your own juices, in your human juices. I'm gonna go find a store to buy some
you're
stuff.
covered in it too.
Yeah, but
Anyway, I'm gonna go steal shit.
eventually it'll just like flake off.
I also just want to look around, see what's available. Like, what are these people selling?
Oh,
Fucking art,
as
probably.
as you are looking around,
Oh, it's like
it is
modernized
just
shit too. It's like a
yeah,
chair upside down on a
knickknacks and different things.
basketball.
All of it. You know, there are woven fabrics, old clothing that has been, you know, reworked and, you know, refashioned. You know, embroidery has been put into it. There are stations where they have, you know, primitive looking kilns that have been built. They're producing ceramics and, you know, beautiful bowls and pieces that have been constructed. It is, you know, some of it is repurposed junk. Others, you know, you find real, like, all, you know, you could say like master crafted pieces of art and pottery.
I did rip my dress on the way down here. I want to buy enough materials to try and fix it, and maybe like fix the whole thing as a whole, because it's like an heirloom thing passed down. Maybe add a little flair to it.
As you see a place that this can be accomplished, you figure. And as you walk up, there is a middle-aged looking plump woman. You recognize her as the one who swept Sam off of his feet.
Literally.
At the boss.
There's gonna be like a Vegas style wedding happening later on.
But she has, you know, her own, you know, like flowing kind, you know, it's hard to explain because I don't know how to explain clothes.
It's
She's wearing
A lot of fabric.
Yeah,
You're
there's a lot
wearing
of
them right
fabric.
now, or I hope you're wearing them right now. You should know what they are.
They don't have air conditioning over there.
Oh yeah.
It's stitched into things
Yeah.
to wear.
Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Really paints a picture.
Yeah. Thank you.
No, I'll approach this woman with her beautiful fabric.
As you walk up, she notices your dress,
Yeah.
and she instantly just, oh my, that is a beautiful gown you are wearing.
Why, thank you.
Oh, where did you get this material? Oh, that velvet?
That's right. That is a good eye you got on there.
Wow.
I.
Oh, what is your name, darling?
Oh, I am Louise-Anne, but you can call me Luann.
Well, Luann, you can call me Mama Thatch.
Mama Thatch. How fetching. Ah, that was terrible.
Yes, it was.
Oh,
Now, on my way down here, I did so happen, and I like poked my leg out, the hip length tear.
Oh, my.
And as you
So
found,
scandalous.
it's true, and the air is getting colder. I'm not used to this weather at all. I was wondering if maybe we can stitch up this little mishap here and perhaps add some padding, get myself a little bit more ready for the cold weather up ahead.
You know, I think we can do that.
All right.
What have you in trade?
What have I in trade? Are you perhaps interested in caps?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I've got no use for them.
Well, all right. I see. Let me just check my inventory real quick. I have some raw materials you may be able to use.
Oh, well, we could always use some materials and such.
How much would you be looking for fixing up my dress?
I would say the cost of like what you want to do. She offers to do it if you will agree to help her over the next day. Do
I've
it.
stitched my own dress many a time.
She'll do it for one common material.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. I was willing to offer 4, so.
You can spend 4 if you want.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm trying to save up for the Molotov cocktails.
Okay. Well, Luann goes off to start working on her dress. What are the rest of you up to?
Is there a place that sells hats?
You don't see anywhere specifically that is like, oh, here is the haberdashery, but looking around, there are areas that, it's like, okay, they there might be a hat around. Like, what kind of hat are you looking for?
I am
Or
looking
you can go ahead and spend a luck point and tell me what hat you find.
Oh.
Well, I'm specifically looking for a regular sized fireman's hat.
no, that stripper hat? Girls are going to wear those all the time.
Yeah. I would say go ahead and if you would like to, you may spend a luck point and go ahead and tell me the story. Paint me a picture of where and how you find this fireman's hat here in Beatsville.
Do I have to roll?
No, you don't have to roll.
Yeah, I'll spend a luck.
You're just spending a luck point to introduce this into the story.
Okay.
There I was.
So there I was,
There you go.
by myself in Beatsville. I saw Luann wander away. I don't know why Fred suddenly has an accent, but
And his
Luann does people.
Fred. Also, because I did go back and figure out that I did miss a level up. At some point, so I just took another intense training perk or whatever. So I increased my intelligence a little bit. So I now am thinking a little bit longer than normally I would.
Yes.
So
That last time one of those dirty junkies hit you with a crowbar, it jostled something, and now your processors are working better.
yeah. So Fred with his new hands goes around, sees Luann by like the place for like clothing or to repair stuff, the tailors, and is like, "Tailor, clothes. That's the thing humans wear.
What's that?
Maybe I should look for something like that as a gift." And starts looking for like anywhere where there would be like hats or something kind of like that.
Okay.
Love it.
I would say, yeah, you do manage to find one. Just a little ways away from where Luann had walked off. You do find someone. He's got a table kind of set out in front of what looks like it looks as though his quote unquote home has been built out of an old vehicle that is like rusted and kind of set in the wall. The seats have been kind of torn out in the back and the front, and he's kind of like set up his own little home inside this car. And out on the front, he's got different it looks like hand whittled pieces of wood and like trinkets and stuff. Some of them are painted, necklaces and things like that. And he also has a couple of hats that look like they have been collected from the wasteland or other areas, other people maybe.
Okay.
But sitting among them is an old, still very good looking for the age. It is held up, but it is one of those, hard plastic black and gold fireman's hats that you remember from your time before the war.
Fred gets flashbacks, Vietnam flashbacks. Alright. I like hesitantly reach out a clawed hand. I'm still new to it. And I pick up the fireman's hat. It's like a normal size one, right? Not like the one on my head that's like super tiny.
No, it's a normal sized one.
Alright. Is the guy, like the vendor, standing right there?
He is like kind of sitting in an old lawn chair. His feet are kind of just up on the desk table, and he's wide. He makes no effort to stop you or anything, but he can see you. He's got a little smile on his face. His hands are crossed over his chest. He's just like, I think that hat would look mighty good on you.
Thank you, but this is for a friend.
Oh, really? Well, what friend would that be?
You wouldn't know him.
Well, I'm not saying I know him, but I mean, any friend of yours could be a friend of mine.
I mean, you probably already hugged him.
Oh, is it one of the? So one of the new guys you walked in there with, huh, Metal Bud?
Did you say metal butt?
Bud,
Oh.
with a B.
It was like, it's been a long time since someone's cat called me like that before.
The fact that someone has before.
Yeah, it was Sam.
Back up that tin can, Mama.
Hey, Tin Can, what that axe do?
Beautiful.
No, I would like to give this to a friend of mine. How much for the hat?
Oh, well, I mean, it's supposed to be a gift for a friend. I don't feel like I could charge you for that. You know what? Consider it my gift to you.
Are you sure?
If you really feel like you need to give me, how about another hug?
Well, I just got these hands, and I like using them so far, so I can agree to that.
Yeah, well, we might have something better than a hug then. You know what hands are good for? Hold him.
Hold it. Okay. I hold out my hand. My pin. No, literally, like, it's just like at a 90-degree angle just comes out.
He reaches out and just takes a whole firm grasp of the cold metal. You know, you can feel the warmth in his hand, and he just kind of looks and gives you a little smile, nods his head approvingly, just
Fucking stabs me in the face.
good handhold you got there.
Thank you. I've never done it before. Well,
wow.
that's a lie. I've done it before, but you're my third.
That's right. Doesn't matter when you say it. It's better late than never.
I love this place.
You gotta get out of here.
You're not anywhere near me. Go away.
I'm assuming I'm seeing this shit everywhere around me.
Oh, it is just peace and love everywhere around here.
I love it.
All right. Thank you.
Can't breathe.
Oh, no problem. Hey, can you do me one favor?
Sure.
Make sure you hold hands with your friend you're going to give that hat to.
Already
Whatever you-
planning on it.
There you go. And he leans back in his seat and just kind of looks content with himself.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. I go and I find Joe.
Joe, what are you doing right now? Yeah, what have you been doing while this is going on?
Well, I've had time to think. And I think Joe has been eyeing all the pretty pastel colors he's probably seen on the way through.
Yeah.
And he then looks at himself and thinks,
I look drab.
and he'd try to seek someone out that has a lot of like pastel paints.
Perfect. As you're walking around, you do come across someone who's got the paints and stuff that you're looking for. The tiny girl that had hugged your leg earlier, must be 7 or 8 years old. She is actually, you come across her, and she is in the middle of drawing and painting on an old door, looks like from a house that she has propped up on the wall, and she's just like painting all over it, splashing, and she's having fun. There's paint everywhere. It's been probably 10 minutes since you last saw her, and she is now covered in fucking paint.
Yes.
Ah, I found an artist.
As
Hello
you-
there.
Hi, mister.
It looks like you're quite the painter.
Yeah, I paint a lot. I've done a lot of this stuff. And she gestures around. And as you look around, you can see there's many different people you figure have probably painted all over the area. But after observing her work and looking around, you are easily able to pick out 5 or 6 different areas where it's like, oh, yep, that's where this slot mess came from.
I was admiring the art around here, and I thought to myself, wow, my armor looks really boring.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything, but I thought so too.
Yes. And since I'm going to be here for, like a day or so, I thought maybe I should have it painted.
You hear her little paintbrushes hit the ground as they just fall out of her hands. And she slowly turns to look at you, up at you, eyes wide as saucers. And in almost a whisper, she just, "You want me to paint you?"
Well, yeah. I'm here to patronize the artist after all.
She's almost shaking. She's so excited. She's like, "Okay, I got so many ideas. We could put a sun on your arm here. And ooh, I want to make a bunny. And I'm going to put the bunny right on your hip, right here. Just all over this page is one giant bunny. Ooh, do you like fish?"
Well, I haven't seen very many, but they sound cool.
I saw them in some books, but then I can't see them anymore because I drew all over the books, so I can't really see them anymore. But I remember what they look like. I can draw them on you.
That sounds great. Honestly, the more color, the better.
Oh god.
As you say that, she's like, you can tears.
Girly
On her
Pop Joe,
face.
let's go!
And she's just like, "Okay, sit down and shut up."
Okay.
All right. That happened as Fred was getting the hat. Fred, you walk. It's not hard to find Joe, the super mutant.
Mm-hmm.
As you walk up, you see it's like, Joe. Is that Joe? That has to be Joe. There's no other super mutants around here.
Yeah.
As you approach, though, the clothing, the armor, and bits of put together outfit that he was wearing, all of it is just been colored and painted. There's crayon and colored pencils and markers have been used. He has been turned into a living tapestry.
You look good, Joe.
Oh, thank you. I thought so too. I'm patronizing the artist.
Is the little girl still
sorry.
there?
Yeah, she's still at work on Joe. As he says, "Oh, thank you," she stabs him with the paintbrush.
Oh,
She's like, "I said don't move."
Oh, okay.
Lucy's digging it.
May I add one final touch?
Well, go ahead. I can't move too much. But
You don't have to move.
no, do it.
And I hold out the fireman's hat.
Ooh.
Joe, we've been traveling for a while now, and I find you very competent for an organic being.
Oh God, the highest form of praise.
Oh, thanks. I try.
Would you do me the honor of being my lieutenant? And I place the hat on his head.
I can't see it yet, but it feels very comforting. Sure. It's just another reason for us to be good friends.
Yes, friends. And fire brigaders together. It's been a long time since I've had a team. It feels good having one again.
Ooh, are we gonna get the others in on this?
Working on it. I know Luann's good to go for it. But Dick Master's gonna be the one to convince.
Yeah, I don't think he would want to do it so much. We're definitely going to have to work on that. It's going to be a group effort.
The building blocks are already there. Like, Bijou clearly is just gonna be like the dog, right? Every team has a dog.
Could be the mascot.
Yeah.
You can't break me.
This is a good idea. Where is Luann, by the way?
Well, Luann is. You can see her.
There's two cackling women. She's there.
Yeah, two laughing, cackling women who are busy sewing. You know, Luann has. It looks like one of the old woman's older, other spare dresses. She has taken off her, green ball gown, and they are working together to repair and improve it.
Ah,
No.
all right. I approach.
It wouldn't be too hard to see them coming, right?
No, yeah.
You see any other protectrons around here?
Oh, Fred, there you are.
I
Did you find anything you're looking for?
did.
That's great. Looking up at Fred, Fred is painted in the colors of a fire truck? Question mark.
Yes.
What's
It's
up
like
with Fred?
it's like red and like it's like red and a little bit of black and a little bit of white. It's pretty rusted though. I could do with a paint job, but I don't know.
Well, sweetie, you're in the haven of artists. If you want, we could give you a fresh touch-up.
Hands
Make
and a paint job. It's my lucky day.
Every day is a lucky day because you get to wake up and be alive.
Oh, God.
and clapped her hands together, and she's just that is such a wonderful way of looking at life. This whole place is just so refreshing.
Now, technically, I'm not alive, but I appreciate the sentiment, ma'am.
Well, you're moving around. You're thinking. You're enjoying this beautiful day. That sounds alive to me.
Sure.
Now, Miss Thatch, perhaps we can put some together for my friend Fred here. Something that he probably used to wear back in when he was actively working with his crew there. The old time firefighter suits. The beige with the yellow stripes. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't really need clothes.
I know, but it's gonna look good, Fred.
Oh, it's about time. You all don't mind if I turn on the radio, do you?
Well, of course not.
Oh,
Do with some music.
I love that DJ Daddy-O.
DJ what now?
Well, DJ Daddy-O. Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. Garrett,
Yeah, dog.
what is Sam doing?
Hyperventilating.
Okay, well,
Strange
everyone else got
and
their
hostile.
moment. Now it's Sam's turn.
Strange and hostile environment.
This is an unholy land.
Right, look, I see smiles and hugs and pacifists.
You do, looking around at all of this weirdness, it is an overload of
Disturbing.
adorable and cute and love, and it's fucking disgusting. This is nothing of the wasteland you have come to know and survive in.
I didn't
And as you are lamenting this fact that you are a pilgrim in an unholy land, you notice there is a peculiar smell that catches your nose.
Oh,
And it's one that's familiar to you. It's whiskey.
Oh.
there's a chance.
You turn and follow your nose, so to speak. And not too far from you, you see the ghoul, Dead Drop Dave, is kind of holed up in an area with nearby the one girl, Minnie, is writing on some paper, like in a notebook. They kind of more, they're not like super separated, but they are kind of on their own over to the side.
Yeah.
But you do see that he is drinking from a flask.
Oh. I would like. Oh God, this could be a trap, but I'll approach.
All right. Sam, you walk over to Dead Drop Dave. And as you approach, he just kind of, yeah, I kind of figured you'd be the one. And without anything else, he just holds his flask out to you.
Oh, please tell me it's not filled with some weird fucking love juice.
No, that would definitely not be the case.
Oh,
That is
God.
nothing but pure brain rotting alcohol.
I'm gonna take a massive swig.
Yeah, this place isn't quite it's something, I tell you that.
What's wrong with everyone here?
Well, I mean, nothing really wrong with them, but other than the fact that they can't take care of themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I've been to there's towns full of children that have better they aren't this stupid.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of dig the place. It's that naivete is kind of hilarious for one, but also kind of refreshing. They've built something here that, I mean, anywhere else, this place would have been run through and all these people would be dead.
Yeah.
None of them alone have the ability to survive out there by themselves. But here, together, they survive. They've managed to live. No one has died. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, with all the fucking raiders in the Commonwealth, I figured they'd been gone long ago.
That?
I don't know. This seems like a bad trip.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. Bad stuff definitely still happens. Every single one of these people you see, none of these people were born here. They all found this place in one way or another. Everyone has experienced the tragedy of the wasteland.
So what, no guns and sex? What kind of hellhole is this?
Well, they saw those horrors and the things that happened, and they decided they didn't want any part of it. So they built their own society with no violence and none of that backstabbing. That takes a certain kind of strength, my friend, to see the evils of the world and choose to go away from them.
Yeah, I choose to go away from them fucking fast.
It's true. But you're still using those same ways to survive. They chose a different path.
Well,
I wouldn't say theirs is better or yours is better, just different.
well, I will say, you don't outrun the bull by being yellow-bellied.
The
Or the
bull.
bear.
as you say the bull, you, unlike most people that you see here in the Commonwealth, you get the sense of recognition in his eyes, on his face.
Oh.
Wow, you really have been going far, haven't you?
You stop, you die.
Well, you're welcome to stay here. You can stop as much as you want.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't. This ain't me.
Oh.
If it works for them, fuck it. They can live this lie, but I'm not. Fuck, I'll follow Adam before I stay here. At least those people shoot.
When starts awake. The new follower.
Are you one of those Adam followers?
Fuck no.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, he offers you another drink.
Oh, fuck yeah. But
I might have a little favor that you could do if you don't mind.
before I take the drink, I'm like, okay, what kind of favor?
Little Minnie here. And he points to the deaf girl. She is currently writing in her journal, clearly not paying attention to you.
Rude.
And, her back is kind of to you. She
Oh.
can't see you, so she's not paying any attention.
Alright, acceptable.
She's kind of the newest member of Beatsville, so to speak. And, like we said, she found, she accidentally stumbled in here a couple of months ago. But we've managed to talk to her. She's got her own way of communicating, with the hands and stuff. And she's a really good writer.
Oh, does the hand speaking?
Yeah. The sign language thing.
Could I
But-
do like an agility speech test to see if I can like make those signs?
Would you like to try and communicate with her in American Sign Language?
Yeah, I would. Oh, she speaks something. Shut up, ghoul. This was my
Okay.
fallback plan if this place was actually happy.
What was your fallback plan?
Hang out with the death girl.
Wow,
What?
that's just funny. Yeah, go. So you kind of maneuver your way over in front, and as soon as your shadow kind of passes over her, she lifts her head up and kind of looks at you and gives you a smile, nods her head.
Yeah.
Does Sam know any American Sign Language?
I would say enough to communicate simple things like,
Like
No.
you, beer.
yeah, you, forward,
Yeah.
or I am the captain now, stuff like that.
Okay.
Things raiders would say to each other.
Give me. Fuck it, I'll accept it. Give me a. No, it's not survival. There's actually a role in the book for this.
It makes sense for things to read it or know. We can't always say shit out loud.
Yeah, when the NCR and the fucking Kings and the fucking Caesar's Legion and Mr. House all want you dead, well, you gotta learn to communicate without talking.
That's
Mm.
Yeah, did you climb up there all by yourself? You're being reckless?
Wowza. I'm sure it's impressive if I could see it.
Yeah, she's climbing in and out of her stroller,
Oh,
demanding to go somewhere.
yeah, that baby is really getting pretty mobile.
Oh, sorry about this. Give me 1 second there. I need
You're
to.
good.
There is a specific roll they want you to make for this.
You're good, man.
Okay, here. So either give me a charisma or intelligence plus speech or survival and justify what you're doing.
Jesus. Well, those attributes aren't too good. Definitely survival. And I'll go charisma. Fuck it. I don't respect intelligent rolls. And
Okay,
it's
so
definitely a
charisma plus survival. Difficulty 2.
oh shit. Alright, we're looking at 7. Okay.
We have 6 AP.
Oh, that's a 1 and a 18. Shit.
You got a 1 and an 18.
Yep.
Damn.
Ah,
That's 2 successes and a complication.
Yeah, that is. All right. So you do succeed. You manage to sign, but how? What? Tell me what your complication is.
Okay, well, with it being a charisma and survival skill, there's definitely a lot less like words being said and definitely a lot more gestures and
Okay.
like intent, not so much exact descriptors. You know, it's full of absolute horrible like curse and slang words. Like suck little bitch.
Yeah. What's up, bitch?
yeah, definitely not something, definitely not a polite conversation, but it's Raider talk. It's not meant to be polite, but it's what I
Yeah.
know. Sup, little bitch? Get your
You begin signing with Minnie, and Minnie's eyes light up right away. She doesn't even care about the awful things that you're saying. She's just super excited that someone else around can sign. Through your own broken understanding, she starts very quickly signing her little hands away.
oh shit.
And you're not incredibly proficient, you're with your, essentially your Raiders accent that you speak in American Sign Language.
A lot of middle fingers.
But there are some pieces of information that you are able to extract from Minnie here. And it seems that she has also been, she signs to you that she's been teaching Dave how to sign as well.
Oh no shit.
And he, kind of translates the bits that are too fast for you to understand.
Yeah, well, she's fucking hammering shit. I'm like, hold on, I'm a D student. You gotta slow down.
Yeah. She tells you that she used to be from a place called Mirage.
Mirage.
And while she lived in Mirage with her father, and eventually some bad people came to Mirage. But she didn't know that they were bad people right away.
Minute.
And she points to one of the papers on her book, and you notice right away that it is she has drawn a crude symbol that is most of the time used for radiation warnings.
Is used for what? Sorry, there's a baby in my lap.
Radiation signs.
Oh.
Yes, and apparently the radiation people came to Mirage and took her away. And she, had her eyes covered. And she was underground somewhere. Because, she was deaf, she never really knew a whole lot of what was going on. She couldn't hear anything. But while she was there, she met a big bad man, bald, who learned sign language from her. And they had her teaching something else as well. She was never allowed to see it. She would make the signs through a hole in the wall. And all she ever saw were big teeth.
The fuck?
She knows that the bunker that she was from was far to the north in the glow place. Because that's where she escaped from. And she
Okay.
also says that since she escaped, she's really worried about her father, who is supposed to be back in Mirage.
I'm trying to jot everything down here.
Yeah, I figured. You're good.
I'm did you know about this drop point?
I mean, I know bits and pieces. And, the radiation thing, I can only assume that she's talking about the atom worshippers. Especially if she came from the glowing sea. I mean, there's nothing up there but death. Crazy people. And fucking crazy people, yeah. See, I've been up there though, and I've met the atom followers who live in the crater, and they definitely don't sound like any type of people that would do this. And the tall, blonde, bald guy, that's no one from that group.
Huh. I wonder if there must be another smaller sect or something, maybe. Oh,
I mean, there's all sorts of them.
yeah. Could be some crazed fucking lunatic out there.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
shit.
possible.
Okay.
That kind of leads me back to my favor I was going to ask.
Oh, you wanted something?
Yeah, if you don't mind,
Depends.
tell you what, I'll let you keep the booze. You can have the flask. But if you could go and find Mirage and look after Minnie's dad, maybe get him to come back here. Get him back here so he's safe. I'd appreciate it, and I know Minnie would too.
Okay. Honest, this like heartfelt bullshit's kind of weird for me, but I don't know. I like this girl. And you're alright too, drop point.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You're all right too, Master.
Don't lie to me. I'm like, and I got that big green motherfucker that can handle most shit. So
Yeah, no, I saw that motherfucker.
yeah, I like to wind it up and let it go, like tugging the balls on a bull before you let it go. Just fucking.
Plus, I know how most other people in the wasteland is, and this whole trip to Mirage doesn't just need to be about doing good and whatnot. I mean, you know what Mirage is, right?
I'm gonna look him dead in the face. Nope.
Holy shit. Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense. You're not really from around here.
Nah.
Mirage is a casino.
Oh, I know those.
Yeah, it's one of the best places for gambling and debauchery around.
Huh.
But this place gotta be a shop to make
So
And it's just, you can head on over to Mirage, make some camps, do this, do that, do what you will. Just try and find the kid's dad and get him back to Beatsville.
yeah, what's he look like? And do we have a name?
She wrote down, his name's Murray.
Is what?
Murray.
Murray. Okay, sorry, I can't read.
Murray.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll see where the caravans wanting to go. Cause if it's a gambling town, no money to be made, and help the that girl out.
I would appreciate
This place is making me feel weird.
it. Well, if it'll make you feel better, tell you what. After you get back with the father, I'll take the time I can to scrape up together whatever I can find and have a little reward back for you when you bring him back.
Okay, there. Now I'm in. This is fine.
There you go.
Ugh, my skin was crawling.
Oh, sorry. That's probably the crabs from Mama Thatch over there.
What?
I saw catching quite a hug.
Yep.
As you say, you look over and she's like got her hand on Luann's shoulder.
At least I won't be alone. Cool. Yeah. Sweet. I'll be back for that reward with Murray.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Good luck.
That's it.
As you go to walk away, Minnie, she waves goodbye at you enthusiastically with a big grin on her face.
I'll sign.
Later, bitch.
Yeah, essentially. Catch you on the flip side, ho. It's like, yeah.
She flips you off.
Ah,
Still smiling.
I know that one. Awesome.
Just somewhere on your character sheet, go ahead and mark down for me that you have communicated with Minnie.
I need that, Lucy. Okay, right at the top. Go, Lucy. Thank you. You communicated with Minnie. Okay, I did it. Here you go. Oh, that was not what I was expecting. Sweet. Let's go round up the sluts.
That's our team.
That's Captain.
You walk over just in
Fire
time,
chief.
And
Slut to
Fred,
you.
too.
all of you are kind of gathered around as the Mama Thatch there tunes in her radio, and you hear a smooth, sultry voice come over the waves.
Oh, God.
As, yep, it's that time, folks. Get ready for the hippest DJ this side of the atomic crater. It's me, DJ Daddy-O, you dig? You've tuned into KOOL Radio, your #1 station for the truth about what's happening in the way out wasteland. Today's weather is less than groovy. You guessed it, more snow. I can hear your crumb crushers chattering from here, so grab your Duchess and squeeze it tight, because it's going to be a cold one. But you know what's colder than this weather? The children of Adam. I should know. I'm the coolest cat around. Trust me when I say that the Adamites will tell you it's a jumping time, but that's just a whole lot of lies and false promises. If you want to warm your bones, you gotta dance to the beat of your own drum, you dig? But enough of my spouting. Let's arm up with some new hot licks from the best band in Beatsville, the Jam Breakers. Enjoy, and remember, ain't nothing atomic about Adam. And as he fades out, a new song that none of you have ever heard begins to play from a band that you've never heard of.
Well,
Oh, it's so fresh.
Ah, get fucked, Luann.
I did. I most certainly did.
Get fucked, Blue Hound.
It seems there has been quite some problems with the atom here. What's all that about, Mama Thatch?
Oh, well, here was recently. We had apparently Dave. He ran into some of them children of Adam people. They were following someone they called the Sun, and they were causing some trouble trying to find this place. Dave, he managed to scare them off, and he lost them. They didn't find nothing, but oh, they were hopping mad and even shooting at it. Can you believe that? They shot at Dave.
Oh, we've met them last son's followers. They're a violent bunch.
Crazy as it is.
I tell you, it's not safe sometimes. I just wish I could take all of them and just give them a big hug and tell them everything's going to be okay.
Oh, Mama Thatch, bless your heart. I go.
Oh, child, she gives you a hug.
What the fuck? Joe. You okay?
Hey, like my glow up?
Yeah, it's something.
I had never felt so pretty before.
At least you got a great personality.
Thanks, man. Also, check out my new hat.
Oh, I know those hats. The strippers at Gomorrah would wear them if you asked.
Oh, wow, they must be fashionable.
For what little they wore, yeah.
Fred says I'm part of the firefighting gang now. This is basically my badge of office.
Awesome. So you're just a bitch now.
We're a brigade. We're gonna be putting out the fires of in the Commonwealth, metaphorically speaking.
And physically, if you find any actual
Oh,
fires.
and physically as well, yes. Physically and metaphorically.
Do you want to join us?
No.
That was predicted. Unsurprising.
I'm a little sad now, but I can't be too sad with armor this good.
That is upsetting because, you know, the crew gets benefits, and the benefits includes, you know, an unlimited supply of chems, but that's just, you know, whatever.
Oh, really?
Shh. Joe. Shh.
Look over at Fred. You broke bitch. Don't lie to me.
Hey, I need nothing, so I actually...
Rifled your pockets. You ain't got shit.
I need nothing, so I actually have quite a bit of money on me. Also, I got that hat for free, so... Can a robot have dignity? I don't think so.
Not Fisto.
Assume
You robbed that of him.
So if y'all done with this fucking hippie shit.
Are you done with the hippie shit?
Only if the artist is done with the palette that is my Raider armor, then yeah, for the moment.
You know, you are now covered with, you know, drawings of animals and, you know, like houses. There's a sun and flowers painted all over your armor.
Cool, 'cause I got
Hello?
a job.
Can I see
wow.
if there's any empty glass bottles that people are willing to trade?
I will say that you are able to collect a few glass bottles.
Maybe some paint thinner?
What?
Never
Oh.
mind.
Oh, you want stuff to make fucking Molotov cocktails.
Chaos reigns.
Lucy disapproves. That's a
No,
dog.
I'm just going like, oh, complimenting people, curling my hair, fluttering my eyelashes.
Go ahead.
See if they don't have an empty bottle for me.
Go ahead and make a charisma plus speech roll.
She's out there
Speech or-
just pouring herself out to the
Let's
public
go with barter. Let's go with barter.
In the name of Adam.
in the name of Adam.
It's going to be a difficulty 4.
A difficulty 4. Well, I
Actually,
mean,
you
It's
bring
no
up-
different than like a nun. I mean,
that's just the complications. So, yeah, my complication is I hit on the wrong person and now their spouse is super pissed off.
You Jezebel.
The rest of you watch as Luann walks over. You don't hear exactly what's said, but she's, doing the twirl, twirls her hair, does a little smile, puts her hand on his shoulder. And from across the way, this other woman, long, dark hair, skimpy looking clothes, rags kind of just hanging off of her. She kind of just walks up and taps Luann on the shoulder. And the moment Luann turns around, she just gets rocked in the fucking face.
Hell yeah.
So violence. Oh.
Let's fucking go.
Oh, what's happening?
There's a sane person. That's what's happening.
I'm just touching up my makeup. Making sure that black don't show.
Luann walks back over to the group defeated.
Yeah. Well, some people are just not all privy to that non-violence clause.
No, I
What
think you
happened?
said something.
Oh,
You're out here trying to wreck homes.
what? Absolutely not.
Uh,
She was more than welcome to join.
Hell yeah, Luann. All right. You're just a skank then.
Not my fault you didn't take nice to it.
I go up and down on you. Like it's a roller coaster ride, whether I like what you're doing or not. Usually we're on that. We're pretty low, but now and then you spike up. And
Well,
watching that
Sam, I'm
bitch
just
fucking.
so happy to make your day.
God, I could watch that happen like 1,000 times.
The threesome or the punch?
The territorial one beating the shit out of Luann in public. That was good. And normally I gotta wait for a raider with a tire iron, but he marched right up to the gates of heaven and just slapped the fuck out of you.
Well, let's just say I'm quite lucky that there's no weapons allowed here.
Sure.
Yeah, because you've probably been shot for being a Jezebel. Or stabbed.
That's what they used to call me all the time. And I'm like, nuh-uh, my name's
That
Luann.
was my nickname.
Gonna nudge Fred and Joe with my elbows like, yeah, I told you.
So what are they guys talking about? Why did Luann get punched?
Because she's a whore.
Or, I've heard that term going around Diamond City. I don't get it.
Well, you see,
What's it mean? Is it just
she was over there trying to use her feminine charms to steal that woman's husband, probably.
Oh my, absolutely not.
to
I was
do
what
what?
I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I look over, although he went to bed. Is the woman still around?
Oh yeah, glaring at you.
I don't wink then.
Oh, I'm waving at her.
Hmm.
She's like the coolest person here.
I'll get my empty bottles at some point.
Oh, you want an empty bottle? I would like to chug the whiskey.
That is easy to do. You glug glug glug, pound it down.
I needed an excuse. Here you go.
Go ahead and give me. Ah, dang! I figured this out before.
It's a D6, isn't it? And I got to roll higher than the.
Yeah. Give me a D6 roll, and I need to know if you roll in effect.
I got a 3, so no effect.
No effect. Okay, you're fine.
Oh
You
yeah.
can listen again with no consequences.
Never punished.
You are just so kind, Sam. Thank you.
Yep.
Take the glitter bottle.
It's actually a flat.
Oh well, it'll do.
I got us a job.
Oh really?
Yup.
You mean we're not gonna hang around with Linda no more?
No, Linda's gonna take us there. She's like a chauffeur, right?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Oh joy.
A chauffeur that pays you.
Yeah.
Uh,
This is why this is easy money. But we're gonna go to Mirage and find this Murray named Daddy, or Daddy named Murray. I don't know.
No, his name's Daddy Yo, and it's the guy from the radio.
Oh, who that is? Shit. Well, we just gotta go find and get him if we know where he's at.
We're gonna go after the radio guy?
Sure, bud. What are we doing when we get there?
Well, where is this Mirage?
I don't know. That's what
Oh man.
that's what
That's
our
gonna make this
chauffeur's
tough.
for. She should know. It's like her thing.
Well, we can probably bring it up. Go from there.
True, if anyone knows, it's Linda.
Damn, this right.
Sam, you okay?
I'm awesome. Where's Linda's?
Where is Linda?
this place is not very big. You are able to find Linda and her crew. They're a bit away from you. They seem to be negotiating with some of the other artists and things. You know, Linda's handing over, paints, crayons, markers, so all the stuff that you found before in her caravans.
Yeah.
She'd collected pretty much anything she thought might do well here. And she is in the middle of doing her bartering and dealing. Every one of you, give me a D20 roll and let me know what it is.
Our little pan.
Fred got a 9.
9.
2.
2. Sam got the 2.
Woohoo! Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, I was getting coffee. Let me get my dice out.
Loose.
She's fine. Roll the D20, Logan.
Yeah.
Jow.
12.
Oh, okay. Sam,
I'm the lowest.
as everyone else, as everyone sees Linda, they all spot her. And I'm assuming you all start to walk over that way.
She put
Well,
it away.
We have to have
Okay.
to walk and then knock out of her hand.
Something catches your eye, Sam, as everyone begins to walk over towards Linda. And you see some quick flurried movement. And you notice someone kind of, it almost looks as though she's sneaking. And you notice this because you yourself are also quite a sneaky motherfucker.
Yes, I am.
What a sneaky lad.
But you are able to get a quick view and you spy Janie slipping past and exiting Beatsville.
I'm gonna bump Fred there.
Yeah.
Did you see Jamie leave? She just did a little slippy whippy and got out of there.
Did I see that?
No, no one. You did not.
What did you take?
With
Classic.
man's drink. Oh.
I don't see a man, do I?
Jamie.
Right here.
Nope, right here. I'm a man.
Yeah, me.
I
show you.
I see a twink with an attitude problem.
I got a gun too.
Fucking axe hand, not on me right now, but
I'm gonna go get her, or at least follow her.
I'm saying this because I know you
I'll
won't
relay
remember.
information to you.
Okay. Sure. It's all relayed. Go ahead.
And I'm gonna sneak out after her.
I'm gonna go find the crew, or I'm assuming I'm still with them.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
You, Joe, Luann, and
Ooh.
Fred, you all go over to Linda. As you get over there.
Question. Sorry.
Yes.
Janie, is that the child of Adam?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Up to some fuckery, no doubt.
oh, she better not one be of those fucking cult crazies.
Dick Master just went after her, but he seemed real intoxicated.
That's right. He
We
just
really
did
leave him
our
alone.
body for me.
What'd you say,
But
Sana?
either way, as you guys approach, Linda sees you guys coming and she turns in, big smile on her face. You get the impression she's probably done quite well here selling her goods in Beatsville. She's made quite a few good deals. She's going, hey, what's going on, guys? How's it going?
Did she make a deal with that other one? The other ghoul?
Drop point Dave?
You don't know.
And by deal, that's a metaphor. That's a euphemism.
Yeah, for fucking, I get it.
The thing you organics do for fun.
Non-organics do it too.
So what's going on, guys?
You're not even here.
We were all talking, and Dick Master said he had a job and that we need to go to Mirage.
Well,
Do you
what
know
he
where that
heard
is?
about town is that there's some pretty good things. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I know where Mirage is. Actually, that's not a bad idea. We did quite well here, and I know most of the people. Yeah, they probably wouldn't mind taking some R&R. Yeah, we could totally head to Mirage next. If you guys want to go, once we finish up trading and stuff, yeah, we can head out.
We're gonna have to go because Sam already left.
Oh shit, he did.
Where'd
Really?
he go?
He said he saw. Is it Jamie or
Jane.
Jamie? He said he saw.
Jamie.
Huh?
Janie.
Janie. Okay. He said he saw Janie leaving and mumbled about following her and then stumbled his way out of here.
Okay.
He skedaddled out of here.
Well, oh my, I think it's safe out there for him all alone.
He's lasted this
Probably
long.
not.
It's not safe for the wasteland.
Well, speaking of, as you guys begin to discuss this, let's find out. And Sam,
Sup, dog?
you stumble your way out as you get into the tunnel that kind of connects to the wasteland from Beatsville here. There is a guy standing there by the bin of weapons. And he just goes, "Well, howdy do there, neighbor?
Oh, jeez.
Sup, dog?
You heading back out?"
Yeah, for a minute, but I need to take my hunting rifle with me.
"Well, okay, it sure ain't mine, so you go ahead."
Yeah, and I'll put it back when I get back.
That's the way we do it.
Ah, see, I remember the rules. You know, I play nice.
Yeah, you seem to be doing pretty good. Just don't tell anyone where we are, please. They'll kill us.
5'8".
5'8" instead of 10'4". Jesus Christ.
It's an empty gesture either way.
Yeah.
I don't care enough to ruin his life.
All right. So yeah, you sneak out. Or well, you don't sneak out, but you head out.
I wanted that gun.
And you get your gun.
Yeah. You see, careful.
And as you make it out there, you do note it is snowing currently, but there are still faint hints of tracks in the snow that you figure the way the snow is falling, if you don't go now, there's a good chance there won't be a trail to follow later.
Well, looks like I'm going.
All right. I am going to need a perception and survival test,
Perception and survival.
as well as a agility plus stealth test.
All right.
Both of them are a difficulty 3.
We'll do that perception one first.
We have 6 AP you can use.
That's why I'm doing this one first. 7 and 9. Okay, those are 2 successes. And I need to buy another one to make that a 3rd success. So that's what I'll do. I'll spend 1 of our AP, buy another.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, that's 16. And it would be 2 AP to buy another one, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
I'll earn it back, I promise. Oh god, 10? 10? Ah! Okay. Yeah, I got a 10 and I need 11. So that's my 3rd success and I've spent 3 AP.
Perfect.
We're down to 3.
And agility, sneak.
Agility plus stealth, yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah. That is 14 is my number. And I get a free buy. And I get a free reroll. So I should be able to get this. Fuck you, dice. Okay. That's yeah, if my regular 2 are bad, my 1 reroll and my first bought one is what I'm going with now. Oh, there we go. That's a 3 and a 7. That's 3 right there. So
Awesome.
Perfect.
So did you end up using 1 AP?
Use
no,
3 AP.
yeah. With my small frame and ghost perks, I get to buy 1 for free and I get 1 free reroll.
Ooh, nice.
But I can't
Alright.
carry shit. Like this hunting rifle and these Titanic balls are about all I can carry.
All right. Well, even in your drunk, inebriated state,
Whoa!
you are able to follow the tracks pretty successfully. And it takes you on a winding path through the area, over some, through some dead trees, a small, cropping, across a piece of crumbled road. It's about probably an hour that you end up tracking out here. And finally, as you are getting closer, you turn a corner and you stop immediately and quickly duck back as probably 30, 40 feet away, you passed through and you did see Janie had stopped just around this corner. And she appeared to be standing there talking with someone.
Oh. Can I make out?
As you,
Oh.
with your with the stealth that you had before, you are able to pick up the conversation,
Okay, cool.
and you hear what appears to be the end of it, or near the end of it, as you hear Janie, telling this man, just here is the paper. I've written down the directions. This will tell you everything you need to know to find it. Ah, yes. Thank you, Sister Janie. This will be very good, and you have done the prophet very proud. He will be very pleased with your work. Praise the prophet. Yes, praise the prophet in his name. Thank you, brother. And the man turns and begins to walk away.
Oh shit! Hold on here. I gotta read what my fucking perk does to see if I want to be that guy. Okay. Oh, fuck. See, the temptation to fucking pop up and shoot this motherfucker is right there.
That would surprise Janie, I bet.
And you know what? I think I'm gonna do it. So yeah, I'll come around the corner, yell "surprise, motherfucker," and I'm gonna shoot Jamie and use gung fu to ricochet it into the other guy.
Holy fuck.
Fucking awesome. All right, yeah. Give me.
And I'm aiming for that face.
You're gonna aim for the head.
You're goddamn right, Kevin.
All right, that
Headshots.
will increase the difficulty.
I'm ready for it.
Jesus Christ,
All
it's
right.
Jason Bourne.
I have a question. Does
What?
the mysterious stranger have to show up when I'm around, or just any combat?
No, it's when you're there.
You don't give a
He's
fuck
there.
about me.
You don't get mysterious stranger by proxy. Come on.
She's pulling my piece.
Shows up, I got this.
Luann sends her regards and disappears. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. What difficulty is this? 2?
Yes, it will be a difficulty too.
All right. I get my 1 reroll because of my small frame, because this is an agility check. Oh, they're fucked. Okay. That's a 5, and my small guns is now at 5 for rank. Oh, and a 2 after that 20 I rerolled.
2 crits.
All right. 4 successes.
All right, well, that definitely counts as a hit.
I'm spending the 2 ammo. Yeah, because I gotta spend. Because with my rate of 1, I can't add any more rounds in that first hit, right?
If it's a rate of fire 1, no, you can't put more rounds into
Damn
it.
it. It's only 6 dice. But there is I can spend AP to reroll dice, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me check the rules.
I believe you can spend 1 and reroll up to 3.
You can use luck to do that as well, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so, yeah. I think it might be luck to spend.
I'm spending the AP to reroll those 3. Oh, that's fucking awesome. All right, so
This is big.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 damage, 2 effect, so I have the nothing effect.
Okay.
Oh, no, Lucy, stop it.
Potent effect.
Wait, hold on. Do I get a +1 to the damage with my rifleman? And the gung fu is super simple. I just spend 1 more AP and can hit 1 more target, the same amount, everything. So
they each take, you said 7?
7 with an effect. I gotta check Rifleman to see if that increases my damage or my attack. Oh, and I add one more weapons die to the weapons damage per rank.
Okay.
So yeah, add one. So 8 damage.
And
8 damage,
Okay,
both
yeah.
their heads. 2 shots. Well, 2 bullets, 1 shot.
Damn. That's pretty awesome. You break out, surprise, motherfucker. Take your shot.
Surprise, motherfucker.
The bullet does, graze Janie in the head. She gets kind of spun around with the impact. You can tell that, she's dazed. That hurt. And the other guy also, he turns his head just to the side to look back as he hears the noise, causing the bullet to straight by him as well, also doing some pretty massive damage to the head there. Neither of them look very fucking happy as they turn and the gamma guns come out.
I'm gonna take cover. Behind this
Okay.
Oh shit, forgot about those.
Yeah, they both pull out a gamma gun, and we are now in combat.
Cool.
that's a good place to start.
Yeah, that is where we are going to pick up the session next time, is this combat.
Guy, does gun food just work every time you fire a gun now?
Hold on, I've got a baby in my lap that's upset.
I'm in Europe, sir.
He has it worse.
Yep, whenever I succeed on a ranged attack, I may spend 1 AP and 1 ammo to hit a second target. Within
That
close
is
range.
really fucking good.
So we're down 1 more AP, but
We're down to
Yeah, it was
we're
worth it.
2 AP left at the moment.
I did.
Oh, that's
earn-
not true. Yeah, that's right. You had 4 when the difficulty was 2, so technically we're up to 3.
Yep.
Yep.
Fucking AP just going up and down, absolute crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna be. I don't know if it's hero or if I'm just. I don't know. I need some
I mean, you
violence
could
after all
be
this.
saving Beatsville here.
Well, all this damn
If he never
fucking-
leaves a gun.
I feel like I need to get my violence in,
Like,
And
if that guy got away with the information, it's going to be a 7 samurai situation.
I appreciate the vote of confidence, but if I get hurt, I'm running.
I mean, that's a good idea. You have no backup right now. Better yet, if you get away, you can let us know. Then we can defend the town from the onslaught of assholes.
That's right. Anyone who dares to attack
And-
this place ain't no child of Adam.
And hell, like, half the team's immune to radiation.
Yeah, but not this. No.
Not the guy who's facing down the barrel of the fucking radiation guns.
If I hold out my hand spirit bomb style, maybe I can give you my resistance.
Walked out like a fucking showdown. Shot, thought I killed him, didn't work. Well, let's see how this goes.
Shit.
No, I really liked that fucking reaction there, though. As, it's like, well, they turn and the gamma guns come out, and I could practically hear it in Garrett where he's just like, fuck, I forgot about them radiation weapons.
Yeah.
No resistance. We don't
Those
want
things
no
fuck
hesitance.
you up.
Thank God I'm a little harder to hit than most people.
Mm.
So yeah, expect an AP and an extra round spent every combat to try and kill these two. Just bam,
Yes, yeah, the
bam,
best bet is
bam.
burn them down as fast.
Okay. Now, I know this wasn't the most, super exciting episode. What did you guys think of this session?
I like that.
I loved it.
The plot has thickened.
The lore,
I still have
the lore and the
hands.
story I got was really good.
What?
The lore and the what?
In the story we got with Minnie, even though the character wasn't there, it was fantastic to hear it though.
Oh,
It got me
yeah.
all excited to continue.
Also,
Hell yeah.
No, Minnie is, she's, this character. It's even in the book. It's just like, oh well, the very first time the players meet Minnie, they may not understand that she's probably the most important person in this fucking campaign.
Yeah, I think we even got we got a glimpse of what our main goal will probably ultimately be.
Save Marie.
I'm slowly forming my fire brigade, and I'm very excited.
Like the
Yeah,
whole
we're gonna
time
put
we
out
were doing the intro here, and it's like everyone's hugging. I'm like, all right, those two aren't, and she didn't say a thing. I'm hanging out with them.
No, she is deaf, so that is why she does not speak.
Oh, fantastic.
She gave you a
somehow
hug.
pretty as fuck. Man, I'm gonna have to find whenever I get better raider armor, I'm gonna have to find someone to just redo the same paint job on it. Like, make sure it's perfect, just like this one. I won't accept anything less.
If it's still around, you can always return to Beatsville.
I like how you open that if it's still around. Yeah,
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Well, if our fucking
it's
hero
not a
dies-
guarantee.
It's Fallout. There's always an option to blow up a city.
Yeah, I mean, it's not everybody had Megaton in their fucking games.
Somebody's gonna say all you gotta do is try and defuse a bomb. Boom.
Yeah. I had Megaton in my playthrough because I'm not a piece of shit.
I
That
blew it
Tenpenny
up.
Tower actually really sucks.
I blew
Yeah,
that
it
up,
does.
and then I wiped out that
Especially if you do the quest for Tenpenny Tower.
Where you kill everyone.
Yeah, well, it's funny how you can either go and kill the ghouls, or you can kill all the people for the ghouls, or you can convince the ghouls and the people to live in peace together.
I did that.
And then when you come back later, the ghouls killed everyone anyway, and it's now just the ghouls.
Hey, I gave them the option.
There is
I have no control over what happens.
a way to get them to live in harmony is when you convince them to live in peace, you go up and you meet the leader ghoul had just killed Tenpenny, right?
Yeah.
You just shoot him right then and there, and they'll be locked into eternal peace because he's dead. At least that's what I read online.
Come down and be like, all right, we need to kill the rest of the smoothies. Yeah. That's pretty funny.
But the
Yeah,
ultimate
like
way
he's
to
really
do
like.
it, the ultimate way, you blow up Megaton, you go back to Tenpenny Tower, you side with the ghouls, help the ghouls, then you kill all the ghouls, and now you have a house.
It's a really big
You
one.
have the whole thing. But then you don't have a fucking shop downstairs that you could sell all your shit in.
Yeah.
You need to fucking go all the way to Rivet City to get rid of your shit.
So
Fast travel.
King of the castle.
Yeah, fast travel. But what about us that do the RP thing? It's like, all right, now I need to walk to Rivet City.
don't be a klepto and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You just have to live at Rivet City at that point.
But
Sometimes we have to make sacrifices, okay? Sometimes we have to leave the
Whatever
rocket
you're
launcher
looking for
behind
is not
because we have to
klepto,
carry all
it's
this food.
Wasteland
Because we're
scavenger.
playing
sir.
survival mode.
And I didn't steal anything. You can't steal from dead people.
I remember
Oh, yeah, I don't
when I was
steal
playing
anything,
as
I
my
just
neutral
salvage.
character, I would just open people's computers up over and over again to keep myself neutral.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah,
I don't want to shoot the guy.
Anymore, honestly, when playing Fallout 3, I don't fuck around with the guy in the bar in Megaton that you have to make a deal with. I don't fuck around with him anymore. I just go break into his computer.